This is a video about doing what's best for yourself, even if you don't want to. Okay, so many of you know about my history with depression. I've never made it into a plea for sympathy or a form of self-indulgence, well, mostly not anyway. I woke up today in the same mood I did the last three. Not a good one. With so many years of experience of this, I've gotten better at managing the problem as I've got older, and that is what this video is about. A lot of people who suffer at the hands of depression will know what I mean when I say that the mood swings are completely indiscriminate. The self-loathing that often accompanies and compounds depression is usually quite baseless. I spent the last year editing and making films. It's a source of immense self-esteem for myself that I can genuinely call myself a filmmaker. I never thought that would happen. There are a lot of aspects of my life that, truth be told, are utterly fantastic. One of those being the constant and heartwarming support you guys give me every other day when you turn up in your thousands just to listen to me try and be funny. But depression doesn't give a shit about any of that. It doesn't care that I'm involved with a woman several magnitudes of hotter than myself. It doesn't care that my career allows me to work for myself and never have a boss again. Sometimes, and everyone who shares this feeling will instantly understand, sometimes my life is as small as the four walls I see around me. I'm a tiny person living a tiny life. So what's the answer to all this maudlin self-absorption and, quite honestly, a hilariously large amount of personal delusion? Well, this is what works for me. As someone who makes things, whether it be a YouTube video, a client's design, or even a film that I'm editing, it's important to remain productive. That's difficult for someone with depression. We're all too often convinced by the self-imposed logic of, it'll be shit, so I'd rather just not. This is our greatest mistake. The point is, it doesn't matter if it's shit. The true tragedy of depression is the stagnation, the paralysis. To be a prisoner of perfection is a terrible thing. Defiance of this desire to be idle is my best defense. I force myself into action no matter how much my mind is saying it's going to be fruitless. It's never fruitless. It might not be perfect, but even in my happiest moments, I've never made anything perfect and probably never will. I refuse to be what my fear tells me I am. I am not a prisoner to perfection. Later, folks.